Hello, hello, hello. I do hope that you are all well. Welcome to my channel if you're watching on YouTube or if you're watching live here on Facebook. Do say hey, hi and hello. I do love to hear from all of you. This is your daily energy read. I pull a daily affirmation or oracle card to give you some guidance on the energy today. And thanks to everybody who's been sending me some private emails with some really fabulous news that's been happening over the last 3 days, because we are in much more fabulous energy. So do let me know, do comment. It's been lovely. People getting jobs, people like hearing from people, like just really good, lovely stuff. And the energy doesn't change today. So I've pulled 3 cards from my own deck that I've created. All you have to do is choose card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3 to give you some guidance on the things that you should be thinking about doing for yourself today in the energy that is at play today. Again, it's very positive energy, but these cards, whatever you choose, number 1, number 2, number 3, is about the way you should be thinking, what should be motivating you today to get the best out of your day today. I hope that makes sense. So let's just let the audience build here on Facebook. And if you are watching on YouTube and you want to join me here live on Facebook, the links are just down below, guys. So just have a look, as well as all the links to all my services also too. Hi Michelle, hope that you are super awesome. Hi Melina, hope that you are well as well. You have an interview today, that was quick. My goodness me. Wasn't it on Monday when I said, there'd be good news, and you got 2. You got 2 jobs being offered for interviews, so good luck, my lovely. Number 2, she says, good morning, lovely, gorgeous Amy, hope that you are well in New York. Hi Anna, hope that you are well too. Morning Mona, hope that you are well. For some of you, I know it's your evening, so good evening if you're watching from Australia, New Zealand. Hi Nita, glad I caught you as well. Hi Lara, loads of you today. Hi Tetley, hope that you are well. So, you get to choose card number 1, number 2, number 3, based on how you should be using this beautiful energy that we have today to your advantage. So have you thought about it? Have you thought about it? Shall we start? Yeah? It's this one, card number 1. Jubilee. Jubilee. And what it says on the card is, cherish each chapter of your life and those who walk with you. So the energy is asking you today to cherish, go back and reflect on each chapter of your life and relish in it, to be grateful. Because you know what I say to people, the more you're grateful for things, the universe sends you more to be grateful for. However, do you see how it's an old couple? I love this card because it's indicative about reflecting on the different chapters that you have to the point or the age that you are right now as you're viewing this, and to really look back at what you've learned, the highs and the lows. And when you cherish and grateful for that, but also if you very much focus on where you had success, those are like markers. They kind of give you an indication of the things that made you happy and to aim towards those things again. Yes, they'll come out in different ways, but it's a very good way of finding direction, is to look back but look at the positive and not the negatives, to cherish those moments, and then to be grateful, and then to take action to move forward. So if you've been thinking, for example, today, you're really stuck about which direction to go in for work or what to study, let's say, look backwards at all the things that you have achieved that also made you feel good, and that will give you the answer. Do you understand? It's a little bit like that. So the second one, if you've chosen number 2 in terms of how you should be in today's energy, it is this interesting card. It is this one. Runaway girl. Runaway girl or runaway boy, let's say. Number 2 is saying here sometimes we all need a little escape. Be spontaneous and ditch the map, basically. It's saying here today you need to escape mentally, emotionally, physically, but don't do it in a way that's like, oh, well, I'll just stay in today. Do something a bit more spontaneous. Ditch the things that you always do when you try to escape. It's asking you to do something different. Because, my guides are saying here, you may stumble into something very new and good for you by doing that. So, for example, let's just say part of the way that you like to escape is to go literally to a park. Go somewhere different. Go to a different one. Maybe that's further away. That's further away because you might bump into something or meet people that have an impact in your life. Do you have those circumstances sometimes when you're in life and you might meet somebody in a coffee shop and they were just having a polite conversation with you, but they impact you in such a profound way because of what they say. Sometimes it can be as simple as that, So it's asking you that you need a little escape, but to do something spontaneous for yourself, but do it without a care, do something completely different, because you might find that it leads you to exactly where you need to be. And that's what the energy is saying today. So, number three, for those of you who've chosen number 3, it is this gorgeous card. It is very similar to that one, but different. It's bliss. So there is an indication about self-care here and how you should be. So, well-being, self-care. And the card says you are in a protective bubble. It's got to be the me, me, me show. It's asking you to, it's saying the universe basically is protecting you right now, but it's asking you to be beautifully selfish. So basically others are taking too much from you and you need to rein it back a bit. You know, it's always good to be helpful and to be in service with each other, but not if it's at the point of it taking, you know, all the light in your bubble. The universe wants to cloak you, to bubble you, to put you in a bubble, but to make you feel at bliss by making it the me, me, me show. So very similar to number 2, those who chose number 3, is that you need to be thinking about your well-being, or thinking about, more importantly, saying no to people. No, 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 me, me, me. And there's nothing wrong with being beautifully selfish, but that is what's being asked of you today. You need a top up. Basically, energy is low. Top that up before you start helping anybody else. Otherwise, you ain't helping nobody at all. Do you understand me? When you just stretch yourself too thin, you'll snap just like an elastic band that's been pulled and pulled and pulled. Eventually, it will snap. So don't do that. Your own spirit guides are saying here, if you won't protect yourself, we will. Okay? So, do you know that it's feeling very forced upon you for people who chose that to date in this energy? And overall, the energy today is one still of jubilance. All about the self, my guides are saying. All about having new eyes and a new perspective. Feeling lighter is what my guides are saying. So let that be. Let that be. So I hope that that's been helpful for people that's watched me today, and I do hope that you all have an amazing day, today or tomorrow if you are, like I said, in the future, all you people from the other side of the world, and I hope you all have an amazing time. You take care and speak to you again tomorrow. Bye.